Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Crimson Skies. So, last time we ended up making, this thing right here, the rock crystal, and the quest did not complete. And then, you guys remember that I said I wonder if this needs to be 400, 100, 100, and so on. And then actually Pixel told me that I must have forgotten, and I did, and I overlaid it in the last episode actually, that I needed to type this command here. It's called BQ admin default load, and then you guys see here reloaded default quest database. And apparently every time the quest book gets a big update or something, you need to type this, and I just didn't know about that, so I'm gonna make it a habit whenever I update to type it in again, and then it instantly completed. So we got that, and we're gonna go ahead and get 2 obsidian for that, right? I did get them. No? Oh, I gotta click on it? No? What's happening? May I please have it? Am I missing something here? Item reward? Claim? Claim? Claim! It says completed. Unclaimed rewards. Okay, I think it worked now. Yes. Okay, not sure what that was about. But anyway, so now the quest book tells us we need to make the grindstone, and we need to make the astral tome, and then we need to go and upgrade our altar to an starlight crafting altar, right? So I should have everything in here, yes, to make the grindstone, just a marble, 2 planks and 2 sticks. So let's go ahead and craft this up real quick. I'm a little bit nervous being right next to the edge here. Not that it maybe pops out and falls down, but we got it. And we're just going to place it right here for now. Now, if I had any ores, I could put it in here, and then you have, the book says, an 85% chance, I think. Yeah, 85% chance to give you 2 dusts from an ore. So that's pretty cool. And now we need to make the astral tome. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. 3, I just need to make a bunch of paper. Let's go ahead and get that done. And then we need to make a book. I should have everything for that. And then we can put that in here. Actually, we need to make a parchment first. That's 4 paper and an aquamarine. Give it to me. And you guys see I made a little bit more sandstone and got myself a little bit more aquamarine ready over there, because I'm probably gonna run out here very soon. I only have 2 left. So 1 parchment, 3, and the book. All right there. And wow. Okay, I do need it now. Perfect. All right. Glad ooh, wow, that gave me 4. You guys saw that? And then 1. That was nice. Back to 9. Okay, so just like that. And that gives us our astral tome, which you really don't need it. Well, you do. I guess you do need it. And I have no idea yet how we're gonna get our constellation papers over there. I'm not sure yet. But we have the first chapter unlocked here. I just went through this in my Unbound series in much detail, so I know a lot about it. I'm gonna say, I'm not saying that I know everything, but I know a lot about it. And oh, we're getting 12 aquamarines. That is a nice little reward there. Okay, and now, whoa. Okay, so this is all the stuff we're gonna need to make the actual multi-block structure, right? The platform from it, which you can see right here, or right there. This recipe was removed in the current. Okay, yeah, that's just because we crafted. But we have to build this multi-block structure here, right? But we'll get to that in a second, because I want to just show you guys real quick that usually, I do all this with chisel and bits, transforming the marble. But here I don't have a chisel yet, and we're gonna need 4 chisel marble, which apparently is like this. Okay, so you can make all of these here in the luminous crafting altar, as well as the. I need 2 pillars to make the actual altar upgrade here. If you guys check, where's it at? Right there. So I need 4 of those chiseled ones, and I need 2 marble pillars, which is just like, I keep right clicking it with the staff here, or the resonating wand, which doesn't work, but here we go. just like that, which is okay. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. You just gotta make sure that, you know, you have enough juice in this altar, and that's it. And now we should be able to put this in here. So we have the 4 in the corner, these 2, and then we need the crystal, I think, in the middle, right? Yes, and 1 aquamarine, and then we have to get a bottle of mana, I think that's what it's called. And if I'm not mistaken, then all you do is toss this in here. Yes. Okay, I think you can drink them to get random effects or something. So, well, I can break it when it's done, because it's gonna transform in place. You guys see that here? And then it just needs to become the center of our structure here. There we go. So right now you guys see this is red. I cannot use it because it's missing the multi-block structure underneath. How you guys liking this look? I'm digging it. I was playing around with a couple designs and so on because I do want to spruce up the island here. Slowly now because, well, it's enough cobble. Not a big cobble fan in the first place, so I was looking at, you know, colored planks or something, because the blue right here from the mandrel logs, they don't, you know, really work for me. And then I found out that I can stain these. These are very simple. It's just any plank around any dye you want. So these right here are black stained, these are white stained, these are red stained. The red I'm not very happy about. It's, you know, it's really pink. This is not red at all. But I kind of like these two here next to each other. And then I wanted to have some barrier, right? So I cannot just walk off. Now, if you guys know this wall here, I tested it first, but I'm okay with it. You can jump over this, even though it's called a wall, okay? It's not actually a wall like these over here that you cannot jump onto, right? Just like fences, but these you can. But I'm okay with that. I mean, I really have to mess up to fall off this one here, right? And these are just paper walls, and I do get a lot of these guys right here, the rice, so I can make a lot of paper. And I still have a bunch left, so it's not too expensive to make. It's just sticks and paper, and it makes you 6 of them, right? So, and I made one mistake here. You guys probably noticed when I did it, if you played with Astral Sorcerer before. I upgraded this before I actually crafted all of these blocks. So I had to make another luminous crafting table. But it's not too bad. I crafted all of these. I only have very little left. And I have 1 rock crystal left after this. There are 3 in here to make this guy right here. Because I finished this quest over here at the beginning. All of these, all 3. No rewards or anything right there. And then this opened up making metals. And this now wants us to make a floating crystal, right? Which, because I play in the Unbound series, I played a lot with Astral Sorcery. Now I remembered, I'm like, wait a second, this is not possible. But there's an extra recipe. You don't need the celestial altar like this. There is one in the Starlight Crafting altar with the obsidian and so on. So I just made a bunch of obsidian. I actually wanted to mention this, guys. It is a lot of crafting, like to make the obsidian, but it's really not hard. I find all the recipes so far very balanced. I kind of wish that maybe this would make 2 of them. The one thing I'm not fully sure why is why you need to use sandstone instead of just sand, right? Because when it comes out, the aquamarine, it has the sand texture, right? But I'm still okay with it. It's still not hard to craft. So none of these things, I feel it's very balanced so far. I'm having a lot of fun. And if you guys get to play this, I hope you guys will too. And I will ask Pixel before the end of this episode if there is an idea of a release date. Because I know a lot of you guys are asking down in the comments in the episodes if I have any idea. I don't, but I'm going to see if Pixel will maybe give me a hint or something, you know, an ETA of something, and then I will overlay it or mention it later on. So anyways, so the next now is, like I said, is it wants us to make the floating crystal and the linking tool. And why don't we just go ahead and make it? Maybe I have enough. Yes, okay. Again, just 4 obsidian. These 3 I actually got from 1 obsidian, you know, the one that we placed next to the pure daisy. And then on the second one I got 2. So I got 5 out of 2 obsidians, which I guess I was lucky. This right here wasn't too bad either. It's just glass panes around the aquamarine. And hopefully this will finish. It's almost morning, because then we have to make this linking tool right here as well. Okay, let's see if we can do this real quick. It should be just like that. Not that the thing runs out of juice and I need to wait until the next morning. Hopefully I get lucky. Yes. All right, hit it. Quick. All right, cool. I can't wait to see what, I mean, this is gonna make astral sorcery a lot easier, right? And I also noticed that you get, wow. It made a 400, 100, 100. That is interesting. So that is automatic that you get the full size. That is really cool. I didn't even pay attention to that. So that's nice. So let's make sure we turn this quest in because we're gonna get another floating crystal here. So we're gonna have 2 of them. Right? Yeah, very cool. And now, of course, I can, for example, let's just place one above this. Right there. These you can break again, so even if I want to move it later or something, it doesn't matter. And it should... I'm not sure, maybe because the cobble was there, it was interrupted because I was sitting on top of it. But now we can also take this linking tool and just tie it to here. And now we're probably going to have... Oh, is this the same that I had in my other series where I needed to break this and place it again for it to recognize this? Let's see. No. That is weird. Let's unlink it and link it again. Alright, so this does not really do anything. Not sure, maybe... No, it should. At least a little bit. Right? Because I remember at noon in this chunk, I'm still in the same... Oh, I know what it is. I'm a knucklehead. This guy right here, you guys see, without the crystal is higher than this one. Because this one has an overall higher capacity. My bad. So this does work. Alright, and we have another one. So now let's see what this is going to lead us to now. So we can make clay. By linking the floating crystal to sand, it will turn into clay. Okay. So why don't we just... Yeah, I guess we can leave this right there for now. Do I have any sand on me? Alright. Let's go ahead and put one here. And then we'll go ahead and link this to there. There's the beam. And then it's probably going to take a few moments to turn this into clay. You guys will probably notice that a couple things have changed here because I did a lot of troubleshooting because I could not get this sand to turn into clay. So I don't know. I tried all kinds of things and I should have paid better attention. And I'm going to show you guys right now what you should pay attention to. And then I'll show you real quick all the changes I made. But it's very simple that if you put a block down that can be transformed, you're supposed to get these white particle effects. That is an indicator, hey, I'm doing something. And I never got these, but I never paid attention to it. I kind of forgot that you get these white particles, right? So that would have saved me a lot of work because I thought that maybe I'm doing something wrong, that the sand does not transform. And then I had the idea that, you know, when you look at the, it doesn't tell you in the quest book. When you look in the, there's the clay, it just transformed. When you look at the recipe for clay, right here, and it shows you the starlight transmutation, I'm like, maybe I need lenses, right? Maybe I need to have a lens pointed at the block. So I ended up making 4 of these lenses. It makes it a set of 4 just like that, right? But in order to do that, I needed the altar to have more juice. Even at midnight, I didn't get enough juice in the altar, right? So then I ended up making this thing right here, a spectral relay. It's the 3x3 multi-block structure right there with a spectral relay, and you place this glass lens in it, right? You guys, it's simple recipe, nothing to it, right? And that boosts the altar all the way to full together with the link crystal on top at night, right? So then I was able to craft these. And again, it didn't work. So then I just didn't know what else to do. So I reached out to Pixel and said, hey, I cannot get this to transmute. I tried everything. And within a minute, Pixel sent me a new script file where this was fixed. So there was actually a recipe problem. And I next time I'm just going to ask Pixel a little quicker instead of trying things out for an hour. But now we can make clay. And I already completed the quest the first time I broke it right here. And we're getting 12 clay blocks. So I'm very happy that this is working. And we can move on. So let's see here. Gold, iron, and copper. Let's see here what this tells us. By linking the floating crystal to yellow terracotta, you can make gold ore. Okay. Copper. regular terracotta makes you copper ore. And light gray terracotta makes us iron ore. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make some terracotta so we can transform this. But I'm very happy we're finally getting into the metals, right? But before we do that, guys, it is time. And I'm very happy. This is a big stage. If you guys watch any of my Skyblock series, you guys know I like to have a pretty place. And now we're gonna make brown concrete powder. And I set this up over here. This crystal right here is linked to 8 blocks around it. And wait for it. Oh, we can make dirt. I am so happy. We can finally make dirt, so that means I can move this farm now. I can expand it. I can change it around and whatnot. This is a big step here for us, I think. I'm very happy, and it's very fast, right? So that's pretty cool, and it's not expensive to make, right? I mean, you get 8 for this here, a little bit of sand and gravel. And then there was one other thing I also wanted to test real quick. I haven't done yet. Wanted to put one of smooth stone down. Oh, ooh, it instantly turned into marble. So we don't need to use aquamarine to make marble anymore. So that is pretty cool. We're moving up in the world. We're moving up. Okay, so let's see here real quick. I think terracotta is just let's just see. It's just, you just cook clay, right? Terracotta, yeah, we need to cook clay, and then we need, what did it say? I think we said light gray. What would light gray look like? Light gray right here. I need to get floor powder, light gray, and then the other ones was the regular copper, light gray was iron, and yellow was gold. Okay, so I got all 3 different colors that we need right here, and I figured we're gonna... Should we do a whole 8 at once? Okay, let's do 8 at once. Why not? It shouldn't take that long. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. So, wow, it's actually really fast. So it seems that the biggest bottleneck that you have in this whole process is actually turning the sand into clay. That takes quite a long time. Making the gravel over here and then hammering it down into sand doesn't take very long. But the transforming... takes, I'm gonna say, at least a minute for the sand to turn into clay. Now let's see if this is about the same speed. Yep. So turning ores does not take very long, which is good. I'm actually really excited about automating this eventually. I think that's gonna be fun. Because it's something totally different, right? And now this one should turn into the iron. Now, while I wait for this, guys, I looked ahead a little bit when it comes to the ore, right? And I noticed because when you check in the quest book here, it actually tells you a gold nugget. And I'm like, why a nugget? Why not an ingot, right? We're getting the ore now. But, yeah, when you check usage here, of course we can use the grindstone to have an 85% chance to double it into the pulverized version. And then when we use that in a regular furnace, we're actually only getting a nugget. And I'm like, wow, I mean, that's gonna suck, right? I mean, that's a lot of work to get 1 ingot, right? But something really cool. When you look into, let's say, the redstone furnace, it then turns into an ingot. So if you use the crappy old vanilla... Oh, no! I waited too long. It turned into a star metal. That's okay. Let's go ahead and make some more terracotta real quick so we can do this again. Is there a way to turn this back? That sucked. So I gotta pay attention when I make iron. Okay, let's see here. Usage turns just into star metal. Alright, there's no way of turning it back into regular iron. Besides, you know, paying attention. So yeah, I think it's actually quite cool that you get from the crappy old vanilla furnace here, you only get nuggets. But when you move up in the tech world and whatnot, that you are gonna get a way to get ingots. I think that's a really good progression. I'd like to hear you guys' idea on that, if you agree with that. I think it's great. You know, if you just smelt it down in here, why? It's you know, Stone Age mechanic here, so I think it's only fair that we only get nuggets. I really wanted to wait this out to get all 8 real quick. I really gotta start paying better attention. I just, I had 8 already done, and I put them down, and I got more copper because I did not stain it. into the light gray version first. So now I'm not going to do anything but look straight at this. So when we get iron, I'm going to harvest it. So I don't make the same mistake twice. There we go. All right, let's get this going. Actually, wonder how long it takes to turn into star metal. I'm going to have to do a test on that eventually to see, how much time do I have to break that. And now we're just going to go ahead and do one here on camera. Put this in the grindstone. Oh, it was quick. So we got 2 iron dust. Okay, so we doubled it here. It's not guaranteed, only 85%, which is quite a high chance. Okay, blue. Apparently gold is very tough. We got 2 again, very well. And copper, I don't know if it makes a difference if you click faster. Ooh, got twice on each one of them. Now, let's first of all make sure that, okay, detect. It detected the ore. Detect. Come on. Detect this one. Did you? Okay, it got the copper and it got the iron. Okay. And now when I smelt this down, we're gonna get an ingot of each. And then we have that completed. Okay, and then I want to take a look ahead at what it takes to make lapis and so on. Because I'm not sure if we're going to do them all on camera here. Because, if it's just going to be different colored terracotta and whatnot, then you guys have seen the process. And I'm just going to start working on that between episodes. Get a little bit stocked up. And I'm definitely going to work on redoing the island a bit. I want to set up an area that I'm gonna start setting up, extra storage drawers and stuff, because I'm really starting to get a lot of stuff. And I don't want to just keep adding in this area if I need to move it anyway. All right, so we got iron completed. Claim, give me my first iron ingot. Copper, claim, and gold, claim. Very nice. Okay, so what is this now? Tin. By linking it to light gray glazed terracotta. Okay, and I think glazed is just you cook it again, isn't it? Let's see here. Let's find light gray, which is gray right here. Yeah, you just cook it twice. So you cook it once to get it into the terracotta, then I need to dye it, and then cook it again to get this one. And that's going to give us tin over here. Very good. So I'm going to do that here in a minute, and then no description. Alright. No good. Coal, lapis, and black quartz. Oh, we got more stuff here. Stardust. Oh, well. Look at me. Let's complete this one here if we already have it. That's funny. I made it by mistake. But we're gonna need it anyway, so that's all good. Oh, it's already done. I don't want to break it. All right. Cool. We got that one complete. Then we need to make a chisel. With a chisel, you can quickly switch between the different types of marble. Okay. And then we need to make a light well. Let's see. The light well uses starlight to turn certain items into water, lava, and liquid starlight. Well, we can make lava with the light well. With water and lava, you can make a cobblestone generator. With water and liquid starlight, you can make an ice generator. And with lava and liquid starlight, you can make a sand generator. That is actually... Oh, man. We're going to have to do that next episode right away. That's going to make the process of getting these blocks so much easier. If I don't need to put it over here to get the gravel and then hammer the gravel down into sand. Oh, man. That is awesome. I didn't even think of that. That is cool. I want to see here the lava. What can you put in here? Recipe. Gonna probably have to light well. Okay. So netherrack, magma block, or cobble. How much does it give you? 1 cobble gives you a bucket. Magma block or this. That is awesome. So we're probably gonna have lava power here when we get to that point. Okay. And what was the other thing? Okay, so let's see here. Coal real quick because it said no description. A recipe. You guys think it will give us a coal block? No. A recipe on this. Mana infusion gives us 2. So how do you make coal? Oh, coal ore, duh. Recipe, there we go. Starlight, so this is just soothing marble. I have that. Let's go ahead and get this going. Yeah, white particle effect, so I know it's working. And I think we're gonna make the chisel as well real quick. Give me 2 planks here. Let's go ahead and get our chisel. Very good. We got that complete. There's our coal. And soothing marble. How did we make that again, actually? I totally forgot. Okay, so 1 coal turns into 8. But, no. And we did it with the dye. Yes, with the dye. Okay. But I guess we could also do it with the coal. So you use 1 coal and get then 7 extra from it. That's fine. Okay, so let's see here real quick. We completed this. No, nothing for it. So we still need lapis lazuli and black quartz. I did decide we're gonna finish this together today. So I made the blue for the lapis, the black terracotta for the black quartz, and the light gray glazed terracotta for the tin. And we're just gonna do this here. And you guys see my crystal here is starting to turn into a little star. Because I linked it now 3 levels high, so I can actually, it was for the sand to turn into clay. So more of this is happening at once, because the sand takes so long to turn, right? But I noticed that it seems that the more points you have that linked to, the longer it takes overall. So it's like it has a certain power. I mean, this is still quite fast here, right? These 2 layers are done, and the tin... I don't see any particle effects on the tin. Let's take this down again. Gonna make sure I don't drop it. I'm gonna make sure that when I rebuild this in a different place, you know, that I am in safety. Well, I'm safe, but I don't want my blocks to fall down. Okay, now we're getting tons of lapis. Okay, so let's try this again down here. Now I'm getting the particle effects. Weird. Why did I not see them up there? I did link it 3 high. It worked for the sand. Not sure. It doesn't matter. It's working now. That's all that counts. And then I'm guessing we can we use this in the grindstone? We're possibility to get 2. Otherwise, if I just smelt it up, I get 1. Okay. Come on. Hurry up. Do it for me. Aw, come on. Alright, now when I walk back, it's gonna change, right? No? Yeah? Aha! I was on my way to the grindstone to grind down the black quartz. Alright, so we got all of these. I was looking at this quest here. Can you detect this for me, please? And can you detect this one as well? Alright, we got the ore. And we got the lapis. So now we just have to grind down... Whoops. 1 of you. Actually, yeah, I can check. It doesn't matter. I got 2 as well. Very nice. And then we need to cook up 1 of these. And now we'll do the black quartz. And then we've done everything together today, which I'm happy about. And I got 2 of those as well. Very nice. Okay, put that in here. And all the other stuff here, I'm gonna cook up. This one is gonna come in a second. Bam. Complete it. And we're getting a tin ingot. Complete it. We got these completed. So now, ooh, there's something else. Metal crystals. Now that you have all the basic metals, you can, you started experimenting knowing that the mana pool can transmute one item into another. You tried throwing the ingots and nuggets in it, but nothing happened. However, when you threw the ores in it, they turned into crystals. Okay. What does that help us? Let's see. Let's do on the tin ore usage. right there. So we put tin in here, we get a tin crystal. And the usage for that, oh, okay, that's a little bit out of reach. Quartz grindstone is out of reach. I guess the squeezer from Integrated Dynamics, what's the recipe for this? Is that in... We need lead, so that's out of reach. Mechanical squeezer. We need diamond, that's definitely out of reach here. But what do these crystals do for us? When I put it in here, you get 5 tin shards and a little bit of molten tin. And then you put that in the Starlight Infusion to get 1 nugget. So instead of getting 1 nugget, or let's say 2 nuggets, if we double it in the grindstone, right? 1 ore, we would get 2 nuggets. Now if we put the ore in the mana pool, we get this thing here, so we get 1 for 1. But it turns into 5 tin shards, which then turns into 5 nuggets. So that is actually 2.5 times as much. Plus, of course, the little bit of liquid here. One ingot, I believe, in the smeltery is 144 millibuckets, if I remember that right. So this is, I'm gonna say, about the size of a nugget. So I'm not sure what this is gonna, I mean, yes, we get more metals, but I'd rather work my way up to actually getting a furnace, right? So I can just smelt the dust into a whole ingot. But, okay, so let me put all this away here. So it's out of, I had to add another box here because I'm running out of space. And I wanted to check, nothing else has turned up yet. So, next episode, we're definitely getting started with this, and I'm going to prepare some areas for cobble gen as well as a sand gen. The sand gen I'm super excited about. That's going to make my life so much easier. We don't have any way of automating this yet, of course. The placing and the breaking, but hopefully we get to that soon. But that is it for today. I think we made huge progress. We set this thing up, and we got started with all these different metals, which, it's awesome. I'm going to process all this, of course. And there's one more thing I wanted to show you. Bucket. Because I saw this recipe here, right? The turn-in. I'm like, wow. If this would be, 15 ingots? That would be a lot of cooking of terracotta. But the water bucket, the bucket recipe changed. It's just iron nuggets. So that's nice. That makes my life a lot easier. But anyways, until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.